Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. I saw this headline and I have to cover it. I am so sick of these mothers, and I almost want to put that in quotes. These mothers throwing away their babies like they're garbage. And literally, this Texas woman threw her baby in the garbage. This has got vibes of Alexi Treviso, Alexis Avila, and many others. And this should not be a pattern that we are seeing. So let me go through the article here. I know you guys are going to be as fuming as I am, if you're not already, with the headline here on Law and Crime. Mom claims she had no choice but to abandon newborn in dumpster because she didn't want her boyfriend to break up with her. So this is her right here. Her name is Everlida Cux Aston, and I'm going to butcher this girl's name, so I'm just going to call her Monster Mom. Let's put it that way. Let's call her Monster Mom. And she's 18 years old, and that is a picture on the right of rescuers rescuing her baby. The good news is the baby is alive. Okay? That is the good news. An 18-year-old mother in Texas has been arrested after she allegedly threw her newborn baby into a trash bag and tossed it in the dumpster. Again, this gives me Alexis Avila and Alexi Treviso vibes. More so Avila, because thankfully her baby also survived after she threw it in a dumpster. She told police she believed she had to do it or else her boyfriend would break up with her. Because obviously there's no other option but to throw your newborn baby in a trash bag, tie it, and throw it in a dumpster. Praise God. Thank the Lord this baby is alive. Now, she was taken into custody on Thursday, so this was last week, and she's been charged with one count of felony abandoning a child without the intent to return, according to court records. According to a criminal complaint filed in the district court for Harris County on July 21st, she's accused of giving birth on the ground behind the food truck where she works, and then taking the baby, this newborn child, referred to in the documents as John Doe or CW, and placing him in a tied trash bag. Again, Treviso vibes right there, and leaving him in a dumpster in the 6000 block of Dashwood Drive in Houston, Texas. Now, for those that are going to say, obviously she's got problems. Well, yeah, she's giving birth behind a food truck on the ground and then putting her baby in a plastic garbage bag. And I'm sure she's got lots of other problems, but let's continue. Defendant put the child, placenta, and umbilical cord into a trash bag, took the trash bag to a dumpster, and left the child in the dumpster tied inside the trash bag. A magistrate judge wrote in a bond order that included a brief narrative of what transpired. The dumpster, that's Avila vibes. Okay? Later, an individual walking past the dumpster heard the newborn crying and called 911. Praise God for that, for sure. Officers with the Houston Police Department and emergency medical personnel at about 1:15 p.m. responded to the area and were able to recover the child from inside of the dumpster. Medics with the Houston Fire Department transported the victim to Texas Children's Hospital for treatment. Authorities said the child was stable and in good condition. After being treated, he was placed into the custody of Child Protective Services. Praise God that this innocent boy, this innocent newborn, is alive right now. I'm telling you, it's the grace of God. God, that person walked by, and there's so many risks. It could have suffocated in that trash bag. It's in a dumpster. Could have been picked up by a garbage truck. And we're in the heat of summer. Many problems right there. Police quickly connected the newborn to the food truck and tracked down the suspect, Cooks Ajtzalam. Again, I know I'm butchering her name. In an interview with detectives, she told them allegedly that she had no choice but to put the baby in the dumpster because she didn't want her boyfriend to break up with her. You have lots of choices, honey. You have lots of choices. And as a matter of fact, the state of Texas has many options. All over the country, there are options for you to drop off your baby to a fire department. There's drop boxes, hospitals. There's many safe havens. Okay? According to Child Protective Services, in the last 11 months, and that's less than a year, across just Houston, Texas, 5 babies have been found abandoned, while 3 were turned in through the Baby Moses Law, which is a law that allows a parent with a child 60 days of age or younger to bring their baby to a fire department, police station, or hospital, hand it off to the employee there without facing any sort of repercussions. So she had options. So this whole had no choice garbage, it's bullshit. And I know I don't usually curse here, and I apologize, but it's BS, guys. It is BS. And I am sick of these girls saying, "Oh, I had no choice. I had to throw the baby in the trash. I had to do this. I had to do that." No, you did not. You had options. You have options. You chose to basically let your baby die. So, let's see. She had no choice, but she mentioned, of course, and according to the bond order, that the event was caught on surveillance camera footage. Thank God for that as well. So, she's screwed. But she deserves every bit of it. She's a Guatemalan national. She made her first court appearance on Friday, where she was chewed out by the Harris County District Court Judge Veronica M. Nelson for leaving her son to die in a heap of garbage. Good on Judge Nelson. I applaud her. It was pure luck that the child was found and received care, Nelson reportedly stated, given the fact that it's the middle of summer in Houston, Texas, and the temperature at the time, noting the danger to the child. Under those circumstances, she set bail in the case at $90,000. Now that has since been raised, as far as I understood, on Monday, which was yesterday. Her bond was raised to $200,000. So, yeah. Let's see. Records show the prosecutors requested a bond of $150,000, and her public defender sought a bond of $7,500, which is pennies in garbage. So she's got a $200,000 bond as of right now. And Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, has been placed a hold on her release. Records show she currently remains in detention at the Harris County Jail. And this was, of course, she was scheduled to appear on Monday, which she did. That's where they raised her bond. And she's not going anywhere. She's she's going to be locked up. And, unless until ICE decides to take her, I suppose. Praise God for this bystander who happened to pass by this dumpster, heard the cries of this innocent newborn, and called 911. And thanks to the medics, all of those emergency personnel who helped save this child's life. Amazing, amazing work, Houston. The good people of Houston who are responsible for saving this child's life. But as far as this 18-year-old goes, I realize she's obviously got immigration issues. That's a whole nother ball of wax, whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is, we got to stop these people from giving birth to innocent babies and throwing them in the garbage. And don't come at me with, oh, well, that's because now it's hard to get an abortion. No. Two things. There are options for that. But again, you've got the Moses Law. She could have dropped that baby off, fire department, hospital. Easy peasy. If that's what her problem was, that she wanted nothing to do with this baby, all she had to do, after she gave birth, behind the food truck, was bring it to a safe haven. Zero excuse for this crap of an individual right here on the screen, and I hope that they continue to throw the book at her. I don't know anything again about the immigration situation, but I suppose that could become a problem. But I don't know, guys. What are we going to do about all these young girls? These young girls who think it's okay to give birth to a life, a human being, and then throw it in the garbage like trash. It's got to stop. It's just got to stop. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.